got viewers on YouTube. People are liking the YouTube.
Is that true?
Yeah. I can even type hello YouTube fans into the YouTube chat box and they might chat back. I'm not sure. But we got at least 4 viewers on YouTube. So that is exciting. Yep. See, they're typing back in the YouTube chat. This is great. This is innovation right now.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah. We even got an excellent connection going. So you got hello to Valerie. Valerie watches on YouTube live now. So see, folks are appreciating it. I think that's what the streamers do now. They like every time they get like a new viewer, they say hello to the viewer. Is that how it works?
That's more for like when they're subscribing, like they're like subscribing specifically when they chip them money just to say like, hey, thank you for the donation.
Wait, people can donate on this?
Yeah, for some live stream, yeah.
We've been doing everything all wrong.
No doubt that if we do that, we should definitely give all that money to the government of America.
Oh boy. I'm gonna plug our donation link later, but we will have to we'll have to figure out how to let people donate to us on the YouTube. That sounds like a fantastic feature that's highly relevant to our needs.
You want to start streaming on Twitch too?
I do not know how to Twitch, but I'm open to learning. If it's going to bring us more people, I'll do it.
I think there has to be some kind of gaming related thing.
No, you don't have to be gaming
to
be on Twitch. I mean, like that's sort of its core.
I thought that was one of their requirements, but
I don't think so.
Nope.
I'm so cold right now. My desk in my office is like right under the central air vent, and it's like actually not very pleasant at all right now.
You can open the windows, Harlan. It's like not even 80 degrees out.
I've always found the challenge is, I mean, I can open the windows in my place and it's okay-ish, but the sort of like the air doesn't really flow. I don't get enough cross draft. And so inside will be like 8 degrees higher than outside. And that is not ideal.
Get some fans. It's a good way to move air around.
Then there's the noise factor. You know, you open the window and you hear all the cars.
The atmosphere.
Get that city vibe.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, you know where I live. There's like a reggaeton concert in the parking lot every single night. Like,
do they do the like JP music thing where you are?
Porch Fest?
I think so.
I mean, back when we could be together with other people, they did it. Yeah.
You have to be with people to be on the porch.
I mean, you know, you would walk around. People would walk around, and
you would walk around.
It gets crowded. You couldn't do Porch Fest under current circumstances.
I see.
Not unless you banned cars from the street and then there's singing.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Well, not a bad idea, but I'm still not sure it wouldn't get a bunch of people infected at a Porch Fest.
No.
Yeah, you can't sing behind a mask.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody's got to sing. And then
right.
The temptation to sing along is huge.
And then the dance.
All right. I am going to get started. So let's see. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt, and I am on the leadership team here at Code for Boston, along with Annie and Harlan and Alex, and potentially some other folks that are beyond my Zoom scrolling capabilities at the moment. If you have questions, need help with anything, please feel free to talk to one of us. We'll be more than happy to help you. Way this is going to work is we'll have opening remarks. And then after opening remarks, folks can get to hacking and new folks can stay in the Zoom, and Alex and I will do new member orientation with you all. And then we will figure out what projects you might want to join. So with that said, first and foremost, read our code of conduct. It's at codeforboston.org/code of conduct. But the gist of it is that we are a respectful environment. And if you feel like you are not being respected for any reason, talk to one of us on leadership, and we'll be more than happy to take care of that for you. Next, just want to encourage everyone to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We got a whole bunch of people watching us on YouTube right now. So subscribe, follow. That's how you keep up to date. And also, if you want to keep up to date with our project updates and job postings and other cool things, go to our website at codeforboston.org and go to the little connect in the corner and sign up for our email newsletter. Got some interesting things coming down the pike, and I usually send out that email newsletter on Wednesday mornings. Make sure to RSVP on Meetup at meetup.com/codeforboston. That helps sort of get us juiced in the Meetup algorithm, and that's how people learn about us. Of course, every single week, I will update the Zoom RSVP link at codeforboston.org/rooms/CFB. So if you want to be in the Zoom and see everyone else and show your face, give project updates, or just say hello during sort of the pre-announcements time, feel free to do that. And of course, the main way most folks are interacting and working on projects are in the Slack. So if for some reason you're watching this and you're not yet in the Slack, just go to slack.codeforboston.org. Also, donations. So we're a completely volunteer-run organization. We run on donations. And so although we don't require a lot of money, money is important to keep things going. And you can donate to us by going to codeforamerica.org/donate to a brigade. And then you can fill out your information and choose Code for Boston, and they will earmark that money to support our work here in Boston. If your organization wants to partner with Code for Boston on a sponsorship, a sponsored workshop, or something like that, feel free to connect by reaching out to Harlan or I in the Slack, or you can email hello@codeforboston.org, and we are more than happy to figure out if that's a good fit and how to make it happen. Upcoming events. First and foremost, we have the BARI conference. As usual, our friends at BARI are having their conference on Friday at 3:30 p.m. This Friday's topic is going to be two Bostons. And so it's going to focus on the topic of income inequality. They have some speakers talking about issues like redlining, and I think it's going to be some good content. I've personally been enjoying it through their podcast. So if you can't attend the actual Zoom session, you can always subscribe to their podcast and get some of it that way. And then just hold the date. Also, their keynote is coming up at the end of July on the 31st, and Mayor Walsh will be speaking. Next is Hobby Hacks. So Tech Together is holding a hackathon for women and non-binary individuals. It's going to be completely online from July 25th to 26th, and you can get more information on that at hobbyhacks.techtogether.io. If you do not identify as a woman or non-binary, then you are also still welcome to sign up to mentor. I know folks at Code for Boston have mentored at Tech Together events before and have found it to be a rewarding and worthwhile experience. So check that out. And then last but not least, looks like we have a National Day of Civic Hacking planning meeting. Alex, is this from you?
It could be, yes. So National Day of Civic Hacking is in about 2 months. So we're going to start planning what we're going to do. So we have a meeting this Thursday at 7 p.m. If you're interested in helping, we would like help in finding partners, content, or any of the other fun stuff that goes along with planning events like this. Just FYI, it's going to be online like pretty much everything else is. So
Awesome. So that is July 16th at 7 p.m. And how are folks getting connected into that? Is there like a Zoom, or is there a Slack channel or something? What's the method of connecting?
don't have that set up, but if you want to message me on Slack, we can get you more information about that stuff. Or you can just
Awesome.
ask me in general chat.
All right. That is events. So next we will do project stand-up updates. So just talk about what you did last week, what you're doing tonight, and what you need. And so let's start with My City Voice app.
Hey everyone. So last week we were working on two things. One, updating to some of the latest command line tools for Alexa. It's going to make onboarding new members a lot easier, as well as continuing to work down some of the improvements that came from the city of Boston for their app. Just going to continue down that work tonight, same as last week. Anyone who's interested in joining, who likes to work with Python, lots of work to do, can definitely use your help.
Great. Thanks, Jamie. Next is Safe Water Project.
Hi, everyone. So we're still working on the same stuff as last week. That is, we are looking for anyone interested in Python, Flask, or web development to deploy a predictive model in a dedicated website. We are looking for anyone interested in data viz and ArcGIS, or anyone interested in ETL pipelines, starting from an Access database to join our team working on sharing and visualizing historical river quality data. And we have a third team analyzing results of our user research survey, still looking for data analysts if you're interested in this. And finally, we are starting a new small team, and they are looking for anyone interested in Google Analytics to help us understand the behaviors and interest of the visitors of our partners' website. So,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Francois. Next, do we have folks from harm reduction here tonight?
Yeah. So last week we took the week off, but this week we are back up and running. We were able to chat with someone who works in our partner's office. So hopefully we're gonna kind of plan from that information, realign, get back on track, but we're not taking new members at this point.
All right, thanks, Maya. Next is VITA/earned income tax credit. We got one more day of taxes, I believe. Thad, are you here?
Yeah, exactly. One more day of taxes. So they're winding down, and we probably. I got unmuted. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Someone muted me. So this is the last day of taxes, and the VITA project is going into sort of a slower mode. And this has been a good involvement for Code for Boston. Thanks for everybody for help. Michelle did a lot with this too. And so we'll come back to this next year, next tax season.
Great.
I just want to,
if
I can drop in and say there is still work to be done. There's a lot of support of the actual people filing their taxes and trying to get stimulus support, and some VITA sites are staying open. So the work isn't completely done yet as far as this year goes either. It's just going to be slowing down a bit, but there are a lot of volunteers that have to get back to day jobs they had before. So there might still be opportunities. That's all.
And so happy to connect people with the national effort on that. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Thad and Michelle. Next is Plug Along. Anyone from Plagalong? Do we have Eva or Brian? No. Seeing none. All right. Let's go on to clean slate.
Yeah, so we're still continuing on what we've been working on since last week. We're still working on details to get the juvenile sealing app finalized and launched. And our data team is still wrestling with the questions from Citizens for Juvenile Justice regarding the Massachusetts prosecution data.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeremy. And last but not least, windfall awareness.
Don't forget Job Hopper, Matt.
Oh, Job Hopper.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, Annie. How about we do Job Hopper, then we'll do windfall.
So Job Hopper did not meet last week, but we have been working on wireframes and designing visualizations for the sort of job transitions data that we've got and figuring out what sort of tools our personas need. So we're in design, but shortly moving into construction. And we'll be looking for Python, Django, React, and people who understand data visualization and data science.
Awesome. Thanks, Danny. And now, last but not least, we got windfall.
Okay, cool. The Windfall project last week worked on the inside of the official calculator that we're about to put together. And this week, we've heard from almost everybody at the different stages of the of supporting retirees in their planning when they're a few years away from retirement, which is a feature we don't have yet. And looking forward to kind of wiring everyone's work together. So thanks everybody for the past 3 months of collaboration.
Great. Thanks, Thad. And so with that, new folks, please stay here. We will do new member orientation after we get the stream wrapped up. Everyone else, feel free to head on to your project rooms. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, and happy hacking.
Matt.
All right. Let me now